40 £40 and a bit. Oh, £40 and a bit. Welcome back, guys. We are in the King Peninsula, me and you. We're down here yet again looking for Tope. Maybe we'll get a big bass off this mark, maybe some good pollock. 40 odd pound, eh? Thought I'd start it with that. That's the weight of my tackle box. That's what I've just carried for about a good hour on my back, across some fields, over some mountains, through the bracken and down the cliff. And here we are on the King Peninsula. Tide's just starting to flood. I've got a lobster pot, as you've seen, right in front of me. No need for that pot to be that close in on this mark. Been fishing this mark on and off for about 6 years. I've had some fantastic fishing, but I've never come across a lobster pot that close in. Here, anyway. I've seen them a little bit to my left and I've seen them just to my right, but never directly in front of the mark. I support the lobster pot men and I always wish them safe. I've got friends that work on the lobster pots. That there though, come on guys, that's just taking the mick a little bit. It's not even taking the mick, but there we are. It's your choice if that's what you want to do in all that open sea. I understand that some people have got inshore boats and out to sea boats, what have you, but is there really a need for that? Just ask yourself that question. Anyway, here we are, we're on the King Peninsula. As I say, I've had all sorts off this mark before. The tide's flooding, it's now ripping in. There's a massive tide pull. Hopefully, we'll see a Tope within this video. Obviously fishing alone, I'm fishing really high up here. It's going to be hard to land it. I definitely will struggle to keep it in screen if I get one, if I'm lucky. I've got the odds of the lobster pot that it doesn't tie me up on there, or wrap me up on there, should I say. There's a fairly big swell running. Southwesterly wind, not ideal for the King Peninsula, but it's a drop-in wind, and that's why I chose to come down here today. I'd like to thank everybody that wished me happy birthday in my last video. Much appreciated. I haven't done a massive lot between now and then. I have been out, I won't lie. I've been out on a boat with my good friend Daz. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually fish just one rod for now, because I got the pot and I'm not sure where it's going to end up. And again, I'm fishing alone, so I'm going to fish the one rod for safety. I am going to play about with a jigging rod, hopefully get some pollock and mackerel, etc. for fresh bait. And like I said, I've been out on the boat with my mate Daz, and I caught an amazing thornback ray. Caught a huss, but also caught an amazing thornback ray. So what I'm going to do, guys, whilst I set that spinning rod up, I'm going to leave you with this little clip here from earlier on in the week whilst I was out on the boat with Daz. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in a bit. What you got there? Biggest fish I've caught in a boat ever. A 4-pound doggy. Whoa! Whoa! What is it? Seal. Oh, you know. I've got a bend in the rod. The engine up. I haven't gained much on it, you know. Just heavy.
So move around.
Eh?
Move around.
Yeah, I think so.
Watch the engine.
Where's the engine?
Go on, you're alright. As you are.
Is that recording now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's meant.
Cheating on the boat?
Female fish.
Obviously.
Absolute belter. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, nice one.
Calm down, lady. The ladies don't like me kissing me. You've definitely got pictures.
Yeah, probably. We've definitely got a video. Go on, there we go.
Whee. Brilliant. Woohoo! So I'm gonna have a see if we can get some fresh mackerel, fresh bait. That would be great. So yeah, like I say, guys, I'm gonna start off fishing with one rod. Mainly because I've only brought 8 frozen mackerel with me, with the hopes of getting some fresh bait. But one of the main reasons, where I'm fishing, I'm actually quite high up. I'm quite high up. I'd say I'm about 15 to 20 foot up off the water. Again, which is fine fishing here in this bit of a swell. And with me playing about with the mackerel feathers, and I can have a bit of a go with the jig and stuff, with the casting wedge or jig or whatever you want to call it. I thought it's best to have the one rod, that way I haven't got too much lines in the water. Also fishing alone, and I've got the lobster pot, as I've said, in front of me. Sensible and easier for myself if all hell breaks out loose. Oh, that was a bite and I missed it. There we go. Got some fish down the side. Small pollock. Whoa. Small pollock, guys, on the feathers. Whoa. That have just snapped. But small pollock, fresh bait, happy days. Well, I realised why the line snapped with that pollock I had. Top eye on the rod has gone. I must have dinked it on the way down here, because I check all the eyes on my rods before I leave home, always, as a part of a rule. So I'm now going to have to fish for mackerel with my other big rod, and hopefully I can get some soon, because casting that in and out every 5 minutes ain't going to be fun. This rod's ticking away, and I think there's a doggy, which I won't bother bringing to screen. Nobody wants to see the doggies. Nobody wants to see the doggies. Well, guys, I'm coming into screen now. I wasn't recording. Look at that for a mackerel. That's got to be the biggest mackerel I've ever caught. It's got to be about £2, man. It's absolutely humongous. Well, we know there's some fresh mackerel there. There's absolutely tons, and I mean unreal amount of pollock out there. Chucking it out, it's hitting the bottom, and it's just like bang. Wow, look at that for a mackerel, guys. I'm gonna bring that back into the screen. I know it's only a mackerel, but look at that for a mackerel. That's a proper big mackerel, which is going to make bait. Whoa, got it, man, it's humongous. No wonder it fought well. I thought I had the bass on. Brilliant. Right, I'm gonna crack on, guys. Chucking them mackerel feathers out on this big rod's hard work, like. But if I can get some fresh mackerel like I just have, happy days. I've also kept 6 small pollock. I won't keep any more pollock. They're just backup, really. But yeah, it's not ideal chucking mackerel feathers with a multiplier and a big rod like this. Kestrel there. Don't see many of them these days. Definitely don't see many of them these days. Not around here anyway. Just above me there. But yeah, it's hard work throwing the old mackerel feathers with a big rod. I wasn't recording because, you know, it's only mackerel fishing. Sitting out, I should do a mackerel video. Everybody goes mad for mackerel. I absolutely hate mackerel fishing. Good fun on a boat because it's easy. You just drop it down and reel it up, but casting it in and out. In, out, shake it all about. Jesus. Tell you what, in that tide, it's fucking hard work. The tide's absolutely screaming now. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's worse than a spider crab, and it's worse than a doggy. I don't even know if I'm in screen there, sorry guys. But that's worse than a spider dog, and worse than a doggy. A spider crab and a doggy at the same time. Ugh. Ugh, go on. Just really because I'm getting absolutely hammered by spider crabs and doggies, so the idea was there would always be one fishing for a short while in between, sort of bringing the other one in, bringing the pests off. I've had a few mackerel now, got a few pollock, so I've got some fresh bait there, so I thought, whilst that tide's ripping and it's a good time for a tope, I would make sure there's always a bait fishing. So I thought I'll have both of them out like that, and as I'm reeling this one in, that one's still fishing. I'll bait this one up, chuck this one out, give this one 15 minutes, do the other one. So like I say, there's always a bait out in the water. And you've got to have a bait out there to have that hope of catching one. So yeah, just trying to make sure really that I've got a bait in the water as much as I possibly can. So here's one for you guys. What to have for tea. A little bit random to put in a fishing video, I know. But tell me where the sense in this is, right? I nipped into Morrison's earlier on. Obviously to get some drinks and bits and snacks and that. Anyway, I went to get a sandwich. £3.50 for a sandwich. So I thought, right, I'll go and get a couple of chicken thighs or something. So I get to the hot counter. You can have a whole chicken, a uncooked, whole cooked chicken for a £5. That's absolutely crazy. A proper family-sized meal. Healthy, good for you. Whole chicken for £5.50. Or a sandwich for £3.50. So there you are guys, you know what I'm having for tea. So I'll see you after tea. I'm the road fishing. Let's see what happens. Oh, top one guys! The run and the sheer power of this fish. I thought I had it under control. Didn't get a chance to set up anything, nothing was filming. I went back, turned it on, and then it come towards me, and yeah, you guessed it. Once I thought I had that fish under control, I backed up to put the camera on. It turned to come towards me, and I just couldn't keep up with the speed of the fish coming towards me. It was coming at such speed, and when I was catching up, I was getting 1-2 quick nods, and then it kept coming towards me. And unfortunately, this is a mistake that I will live with for the rest of my life. I lost this fish. I have no words, but I am absolutely devastated with my own mistake. Filming alone is hard work. Well guys, they're both out now with a fresh bait. This is going to be last cast now. Really, really rough here tonight. It is like, if I'm honest with you, boundaries of being able to fish it. What's this now? See him here? 10 lamp on so you can see him. Where is he? He's there, watch this now. How cool is that? I'm not quite sure what he is, to be honest, but there's a few of them here. Look at that for cool. Ooh. Look at that for cool. Oh, focus is going. Oh, check this bug out, people. Look at this. I'm going to turn my light off now. How cool is that? Close in the dark. I've seen a couple of them on this mountain. How cool is that? Glows, proper glows. Guys, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm back out at sea tomorrow. You go on, lad. Do you know what conversation we were just having about soap? Going to bring mine in out of the way. Best idea. Are we there? Are we there yet?
Are we recording?
We're recording, sir. Are we there yet? If this is a doggy, I'm definitely adding it to my video, yeah. No, it's a Tope killer. Lots of colour. Is it a Tope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a very big one, but it's a Tope.
It's a Tope more than I've got, yeah.
Sell Tope, just the bait's halfway up the line.
Look at that.
We're enough 30 miles in the middle of the Irish Sea. We had to come for this one.
35.
Something small, isn't it?
Nice though. Look at that. Right, well, I'll put this off and I'll give you a hand. Go on, there we go. Go, go, go. It's dropped it. Hey. Not a bad one. 10, 10, 11, 12, 10. Come on, dos. Dos. Go on. Go away. Nobody sees this side, do they? They just see you sitting on a rock, relaxing. They don't see the cliffs, the climbs. Welcome to day 4. Here we are, guys. Day 4. Fresh mackerel straight away. Fresh is best. Let's get them out there. So guys, as you're aware, this video is over 4 days, and I've literally spent 4 days Anglesey Peninsula out on the boat. I've managed to get you a Tope to the screen yesterday with Daz. Fantastic. But yeah, no Tope for me. I did lose a Tope the other night. Didn't get all the footage on video. Not sure what I've got, but when I go through it, I'll hopefully show you a clip of the disaster. We'll talk a little bit about that disaster before this video's out, and hopefully we'll bring you a Tope by myself before this video's out off the shore. So it's a bit of a long video, guys. Realistic Tope fishing. Let's hope it goes to plan. I think I'm in screen. Let me just double check. Where would I need to be stood? Yeah, I'd be on screen. So yeah, here we are, guys. Day 4 chasing Tope. Here we are today on Anglesey, my home ground, where I love to be. Oops. So, as you can most probably notice from the clip or two there, fresh bait is not an issue. I've been fishing with fresh bait every day. I've been trying my best. I've walked miles and miles, and I've caught a lot of fish. I've caught a lot of dogfish. I've caught a lot of bull huss. I've caught enormous amounts of pollock. Mackerel have been there, but not in numbers, but enough to keep the fresh going out at a regular basis. I've seen some amazing wildlife, kestrels, to common lizards, seals, all sorts of stuff. Managed a tope yesterday for the video off the boat, I may admit, and it haunts me to say I had lots of bull huss. Couldn't get through them on the boat, and I'm getting doggies destroying my bait here today. But we are fishing. We have a tope on screen. Well done, Daz. I've had very little sleep in 4 hours. I bet you I'm running, in 4 hours, in 4 days, I bet you I am running on maybe 20 hours sleep in 4 days. I have walked miles, climbed cliffs, sat on boats, a boat even. I have tried my best, and I am still trying my best. And hopefully, before this video is out, we will see a tope off the shore. So stay tuned. Thank you for being tuned so long. I must admit, it's a bit of a long video, but it's over 4 days. Will we see a shore caught tope? Lost a tope on the Saturday. I blame the dongle. Who knows? Didn't get the run on camera. The camera wasn't filming at the time, but let me tell you, it screamed off. One complete screaming run. I then leant into it, camera wasn't rolling, leant into it, felt a couple of thuds, walked backwards, turned the camera on, told you guys, tope on. At this time, fish had turned around, coming towards me, couldn't keep up the speed of the fish, slackline, hook come free. Would that have happened on a pennel rig? I do not know. All I do know is I didn't catch it, I didn't land it. And wow, there was some sheer power there. Anyway guys, day 4, we have abandoned the dongle rig. We are back on the pennels. We're going to put some fresh bait out every 20 minutes and hopefully bring you back to screen with a tope. Well, there is not something you see go past every day. Look at that. Enough people on there or what? Maybe short on the tope in this video, but there's some quite different things to be seen. Let's go off the cliff here now, guys. Time for the second mark. Question is, what do I do for this evening, this afternoon? Do I head back down the Churn, or do I stay on Anglesey but go to the other side of the island? I do have work in the morning, so I've got to think wise I'll see you when I get there. Sweat coming off me. I'd tell you. This was not part of the plan. Broken down on the way to mark number 2 of day 4. Well guys, I'm home. Soul destroying, broken, cut short. Car has broken down on the way to moving to another mark. I don't know what the problem is. I'm not a mechanic, got no idea. I know I hate cars. I'm absolutely gutted. Could have done without this. I'm not having a great time at life as it is at the moment. And I really could have done without this. I can't thank Nige, a good friend, that come out to get me off the roadside. Absolutely, Nige. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you. Got the car started, got home, and I don't know, it's come up an electrical fault, and starts with jump leads, cuts out after so long. It is just how it goes. Yeah. Fishing has been a little bit okay-ish, I suppose. I lost the tope. I think was a really good fish, but who knows. Burnt my finger trying to stop it. Nearly ran out of line. So yeah, that's an exciting story for another day. Yet to look through the footage to see what I've got. I tried to put the camera on. Maybe I would have had better control if I'd just ignored the camera and just concentrated on the fish. But we got you a tope on screen in this video. Daz got the tope on the boat. I've had very little sleep in the last 4 days. Just been mad out there trying to do a bit of fishing. And yeah, things are a little bit up and down at the moment in my life. So I'm going to finish this video here, obviously, because I have no wheels. I was hoping, sun's out, I was hoping to be back on a mark tonight, but obviously I'm not going to be now. I think I'm going to have a bath, sort my gear out, have a bath. I'll edit this video. And do you know what? I'm even going to have a beer. I don't have a beer very often, so I'm going to have a beer. I know the answer's not at the bottom of the bottle, but a cold one won't hurt after the 4 days I've had on top of the week. Guys, if you've watched from the start to the end of this video, I know it's been a long one, but I wanted to put like a realistic hunting, tope fishing video together for you guys. And I didn't want to put one out there without a tope in it. And I know it was a boat caught tope, but it was a boat caught Anglesey tope. So yeah, North Wales, bit of a tope, come to the boat, unfortunately. Lost one, so there was a bit of topey action. I hope that I've got a little bit of some sort of footage for that for you. Bit realistic, what's going on with my fishing life at the moment, and a little bit of just the inside of how I live my life. When it comes to fishing, that's just how I am. I'm absolutely mad for it, love it, can't get enough of it. And I really appreciate all your support as viewers and everything, and people that I meet out there on the banks, in the tackle shops, and yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you've stayed right from the start to this point, God bless you. Thank you very much. And until next time, guys, keep safe, keep fishing, and keep chasing them dreams.